Hey, this is Final Figure. What I have here is McFarlane DC Multiverse Superman Heat Vision. It is a Batman v Superman version of Superman. And you see the picture on the back, it looks terrible. They could have chosen any other picture other than this one. Um, and I am disappointed in this that it doesn't come with alternate hands and maybe an alternate head without the heat vision, but whatever. So it costed me about $28 in the store, and now you can see out of the box, this is what it looks like. The paint job on this is actually beautiful, and it's really nice to have a wired cape finally for this Henry Cavill Superman figure. So that's the positive. That's the good thing about this figure. The bad thing is it looks kind of weird and it is a little oversized. You'll see in a moment. And so anyway, the figure looks beautiful. From the neck down, it does look really nice. I like the paint job on the shield and I like the colors on the figure, including the cape. It looks great. Now onto the scaling and comparison. Here he is next to the other Cinematic Universe Superman figures. It's pretty cool to have all four here standing next to each other. Now, on to the next figures. We're going to go with Collector Edition Wonder Woman and Walmart exclusive Green Lantern, which look great next to Superman here. And final thing is Superman is taller than Wonder Woman. So, yeah, that's interesting. And then here we see two cinematic Batman figures, Batman Begins and, Michael Keaton Batman. Now, moving on to articulation, uh, it has pretty good head articulation, actually. It's really good. And it has a good T-pose, but the way I pose it, the way I handle this figure, it is so uncomfortable to pose this guy. Absolutely uncomfortable. It feels like I'm holding a rock and I'm just moving the rock on joints and I'm just moving it around. It's really uncomfortable to hold it. And the trunks piece is really hard and it cannot kick all like straight up. Um yeah, and the ankle joints are bad too. Like really not that good. Um Yeah, I would say this is the worst feeling action figure I ever handled, especially for Superman. It's just awful. Now, when it comes to a wired cape, why can't we get this kind of length for a Batman? Like, he has so much cape material for Superman. Why, why are we not getting this kind of cape for Batman? The width and, the cloth cape, the cloth material. And just again, just look at the length of it. That is a lot of cape, and Batman doesn't even have it. Like, what's wrong with McFarlane right now? Like, it's nuts. I don't understand that. Whatever. So anyway, now moving on to sculpt and paint. The head sculpt looks okay. It doesn't even look like Henry Cavill. Not even close. So it's not a good head sculpt in my opinion. And the paint job on the eyes it's good. Like it does look like heat vision coming out of his eyes. I do like the shininess, the gloss of the edge shield and the trims around, the blue trims all over his body. That looks great for Superman. That's wonderful. And they did a good job with that. That's why I bought it, because when I saw it in person in the store, it looks really good because of that, because of the paint job on it. That's why. And so if you see, like, they made another one that it came in a two-pack with Doomsday. That two-pack of this exact figure had no paint job like that. It's not anywhere close as beautiful as this one. So that's why I got this one. Um, the proportions look good. It's a good looking sculpt. I just don't like the articulation, and I don't like the way this plastic feels. It feels like moving rocks all over. It feels awful in hand. It's just terrible. So yeah, and when it comes to McFarlane, he should have included this feature. This feature came from the Mattel line, and so like why did McFarlane not add that accessory for this Superman? I don't understand. I just don't get it. I don't understand that. In fact, McFarlane did make the heat vision effects come out of eyes on some of his figures before. I think there was one. I think yeah, it was Superboy. Superboy. He made those little red plastic pieces come out of the eyes on the Superboy figure, but not Henry Cavill Superman. Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand his thought process here. Whatever. Anyway, now on to my opinion and the value of this. Um, Certainly grab this because it is the cheapest Henry Cavill Superman available right now. Um, it just use if you want to collect all the cinematic Superman figures. Might as well just grab this one as your cheapest alternative. If you want to get a higher quality Henry Cavill Superman, go for that instead. Please go for that instead. Get the Bonjoy Henry Cavill Superman. I think that's like 1,000 times better than whatever this one is. So, but if you can't afford it and you're not that big of a fan, but you want to collect all the cinematic Superman figures, then by all means just scrap this one instead. It's the cheapest, and if you don't bother posing him or anything like that, it'll be fine. Unfortunately, this one is going to have red eyes all the time. But hey, Henry Cavill Superman always had heat vision eyes. He used it all the freaking time, and eye spread is barely seen. So that heat vision eyes, it makes sense. It's very fitting for this particular version of Superman. So anyway, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and hope I see you again soon. Take care.